What's up, independently blind? Out here walking in my neighborhood today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video of me and Jason down at Universal Studios Hollywood, going through the studio and also going through Halloween Horror Nights, because we sure did have a good time. But now it's on to the next adventure here. This is race week for me right now. I have a half marathon coming up this weekend. I will take you guys up there with me for that race. Introduce you to some more blind and vision impaired runners, as well as let you know how I do in that race, and well, some guides, you know, do some interviews and have a good time out there with them this weekend. But big goal is CIM, California International Marathon. Trying to qualify for Boston at that race. That is less than a month away in December. It's going to be on December 4th. So we are in the almost to the taper phase of the workout. My training plan today requires a recovery walk, so we're doing 3 miles today. Ran 10 miles over the weekend with my good friend and guide Ingrid, who will be accompanying me to Disneyworld to take on the Dopey challenge beginning in January. We'll talk about that later on, but let's focus on CIM. It's going to be a great race. Hopefully the training went really well. No complaints on that so far. No injuries. Had a little flare up with my hamstring, but I think that's all resolved now. We're going to test it, put it to the test this weekend for sure. Put it through the paces and see how my hamstring holds up, and see if I hit my goal time for this weekend. So we'll give you an update on that this weekend. But let's talk a little bit about running in general, and also running with a visual impairment, because it's different. Fortunately for me, I can see well enough to do some runs by myself. I go to a trail by my house. We'll be out there tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'll take you on that journey with me tomorrow on my run. We're doing 5 miles tomorrow. So I've been running on that trail since I was in high school, and that's when I had better vision, of course, before my vision really went bad. So I know that trail really well, and I can pretty much run that by myself. I try not to do anything over 10 miles by myself, just because it gets a little bit too dangerous when I hit that distance, because my vision starts going worse than what it is. Anything over 10 miles I require a guide, which is sometimes you can't always find a guide around with you, especially for a marathon training cycle, because the distance is so, and time commitment is so well. Takes a lot of time and effort, and a lot of people don't have that time. So that's the hard part about being a blind and visually impaired runner, is building your network of guides. Luckily for me, I have a great team that supports me, that I can call on, a lot of them, and a lot of them volunteer to be guides. So I do a lot of training for guide runners. But let's just enjoy this walk for a little bit, and I'll get back with you in a little while. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about California International Marathon. So I went on about 16-week training program, minus the 3 weeks prior to that for base training to get the cardio endurance up. Like I said, I'm trying to do a Boston qualifier at that race. Hopefully I get out there and run my best race and get that qualifying time that I've been working for the last 2 or 3 years here. Not my first marathon. I've done many marathons before, but it's just something when you put time into it, you know, put a qualifying time on yourself, it gets added to pressure. Last year I did Chicago as well as California International Marathon. I got hurt in the training cycle going up to Chicago. So California International Marathon didn't go as well as like last year. I had to stop my first race. I didn't finish. But this year's gonna be better for sure. We're gonna go out there and do that this year. But let's talk about running with a guide and how that is. Basically what a guide runner does for you is call out obstacles, watch out for other people. Basically it's really individual based upon each individual runner. Like I personally don't use a tether, which is something you hold in your hand, and the other guide will have it in their hand as well, and they'll use that to guide you through the race, as well as use verbal commands like left, come towards me, watch out, not watch out, but count down for obstacle, 3, 2, 1, step up or step down. But they can use that as well, also pull you the direction they want you to go. I don't need that because I have, like I said, usable vision, so I use a lot of verbal commands, and with only having one eye, I try to have my guide runners on my left hand side. During races, it's a lot different. You need more, for me, especially for me, I need more support during the race just because people don't necessarily always, a lot of people out there, so things can really happen really quickly, so you need somebody out there to help you avoid people, avoid obstacles, help get your water for you or your Gatorade if you're not carrying your own stuff. So guides are really, really important to us as vision impaired, our blind runners. They play a key role, otherwise we won't be able to do the things that we like to do. You know, so we always thank our guide runners. Some guide runners just want to be trainer runners and just run on training runs. Some actually want to be race guides. It's a little bit, the difference in the race guides versus training guides. Like I said before, at race, you have other people out there, a lot of other people. So it takes a lot more mental awareness to be a race guide. A lot more stress as well, because they take it really seriously and they don't want you to get hurt, and they feel horrible when something happens. And us runners are like, hey, accidents happen, we just keep on moving. And that's part of being in life, is just challenges. You're always gonna have ups and downs. You gotta take those and keep pressing forward. That's what we like to do all the time. So we're just out here enjoying this walk today, trying to beat the rain before it gets here in California. Just for you guys to know, it does rain in California. All right, it rained yesterday, last night. Didn't rain today. Supposed to rain again tonight and tomorrow, and Wednesday. So it might be a little wet training runs Tuesday and Wednesday before my race this weekend. The race this weekend will be half marathon up in the Sacramento area. Hopefully we'll have about 10 to 15 other blind and vision impaired runners out there as part of our United in Stride event, Northern California area. United in Stride is just a nationwide database that pairs and connects guides with runners. It's actually a really good, useful tool. And like if you're traveling somewhere and you need a guide, you can go on that database, look up in your area, and try to connect with somebody out there that can help you guide in that area while you're there, so you don't lose out on your training, or if you just want to go out and explore for a little bit, that option's available to you. All right, folks, almost back home here from my walk, my 3-mile little walk here today. Made it home before the rain. I just want to encourage you guys to get out there. Start with walking if you haven't ran before. Start with walking. That walk will turn into a run walk, and that run walk will turn into a run. And no matter how fast you are or how slow you go, we're all runners. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. It's your journey, and just take part and enjoy the journey. All right. So until next time. No, one more thing. Just want to say another thing about. Let me guys know what you got me. Let me know what you want to cover for running. I really enjoy running. I've been doing it for a while now. What topics you may want me to cover? How to be a guide runner, what it takes to be a guide runner, or if you're a vision impaired or blind runner and you're having problems, reach out to me and let me know what topics you want me to cover and how I go about how I do what I do. Because I really do enjoy it. I do like training. other guide runners. And this weekend should be fun. You'll get a chance to see other blind and visually impaired runners. You'll get a chance to see guides. I hope I run on Wednesday, generally with my local guys, one of my local guys here. Hopefully, if it's not raining, we'll be able to do that run. And I will get that run on video for you guys, so you guys kind of see how it goes in action. All right. So I'm almost home here. I just encourage you guys to keep getting out there, living your best life, and enjoy the journey. All right, we're back with day 2 of this vlog here. We're running today. I'm doing 4 miles. It's been a waiting game trying to avoid the rain here. So we got a little break. I'm in my 4 mile in run now. I'm taking it really easy today. Today's just a recovery run from the ten-mile hill run we did yesterday, or Sunday. Sunday. Just a little something to flush out the legs. Getting ready for this weekend for the half marathon up in Clarksburg, outside of Sacramento. So we're just out here enjoying this little cooler weather in between the rain. These installed here at this light. It's a beeping if you can hear it. I'll go ahead and press it. Wait. It should tell you what street you're crossing.
Wait to cross Almedad and Rajkovic.
And all I gotta do is just turn the sound up a little bit, because you can't really hear it when the traffic's going pretty good. But so sometimes you just gotta be an advocate for yourself. You know, because crossing the street is one of the dangerous things, one of the most dangerous things that people with vision impairment will do. You know, not really get hit. Because other people are not really paying attention sometimes. So this helps let us know, as well as using our own social mobility skills, let us know when it's safe to go ahead and cross the street. We're about 3 miles in right now, almost 3 miles in. Stop to take a little break here. As you can see, my GoPro died on me. Not sure what's going on with the battery, but that's this real world problem when you can't see how much battery is left on the GoPro. But we'll fix that for tomorrow. Make sure you have a fully charged battery. But as you can see, the rain clouds are coming in here. It started to rain a little bit while I was running. So I thought I might cut my run short, but it kind of let up here. So I'm gonna go finish off this last mile, and hopefully I'll put me close back to the house and get me back home before the rain comes. But overall, it's been a nice, relaxing, easy run today. Just shaking out my legs, like I said before, from that 10-mile hill workout that me and Ingrid did on Sunday. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish up out here. It's really nice to hear the water running out on the river here, or the stream, I guess you can call it. It's called Guadalupe River, but there's never any water in there, hardly ever. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off here, and I'll catch you guys a little bit. I just finished this run here. Did a total little 4 miles. Not too bad. Legs started feeling a little heavy at the end, but that could be expected from a shakeout run from the last long run that you did. But heading back home now. Did manage to beat the rain. I think the rain is gone for the next few days here. Hopefully it'll last through the weekend. But I think we'll get rain on Saturday. I'm not sure. Hope as long as it's not raining on Sunday, I'll be good. But this was day 2 of this week's running vlog here of training for CIM / Dopey in January, December and January. CIM's first week of December. Dopey will be the first week of January. Looking forward to both those runs like I talked about yesterday. I'll do a more in-depth conversation with you guys maybe this week sometime about how I got into endurance running and why I got into endurance running and why I keep doing endurance running. But Until then, I'll check you guys out later. All right.